Debasement, and the Great Melt Up. There's way better channels to learn more about this than me. I think Clear Value Tax is a great example. I kind of align more with him. And also, there's another channel called George Gammon, which kind of is the opposite side of that coin. So it's good to consume information from all sides. But anyway, I'm totally in the camp that we are in the Great Melt Up. I used to think against this for years. I thought, prices are got to come down. They're so high. But what's really changed my mind on that is the inflationary environment that we're in. All this money printing, still relatively low interest rates compared to what we've seen historically. I know when my dad bought a house in the 80s, I think he said his rate was like 12%. It could have been higher. I don't exactly remember. But the problem is that anytime we see a dip in the market, financial markets are a great example. It always gets bought up almost immediately, the V-shaped recovery. And what's really alarming now is the historic price increases in gold and silver. Going back to the debasement, what that means is that the economy and the world in general is losing faith in the dollar as the world reserve currency. And so holding on to cash right now is a very dangerous position because inflation is going to destroy your purchasing power. And to maintain that purchasing power, you need to own assets. And how does that tie into real estate? Well, for some people, real estate's a whole different market, whole different beast. We've seen prices stabilize since the COVID melt up, the crash up, I should say. And affordability is still pretty tough. But I will say, if you can afford it and you're very certain on where you're going to be in 10 years, you're very certain of your career, and you want to start building equity in a home, I totally think you should go for it. The only thing is pay off that mortgage as quickly as possible. I'm okay. This is just for me. I'm okay doing a 30-year mortgage and any extra money I have, throwing it into that principal to pay as little interest as possible, because that's something to keep in mind. If you pay $500,000 for a house, you're going to pay a $500,000 interest payment over 30 years. So pay it off as quickly as possible. If you have the income and if you have you're confident, 15-year mortgage is a great idea. Lower interest payment, your higher monthly payment, but you're going to be paying off your principal much quicker. So I love to talk about this stuff. If you have any questions, call me at 760-810-9194, and I'd be happy to chat with you. Or you can email me at austinstringham19@gmail.com. Let's talk about it.